Hold on one second. Try it. Good morning from Dallas, Texas. Y'all, I am so excited to be here today. Happy Monday. It's one of those days again where I asked what I should talk about, and I'm here talking about what I was told to talk about. And it's gratitude, but growth through gratitude, right? Because we are often told on how we can say thank you, how we can be grateful for the things that we have and all the things, but it's about the growth that is attained in the midst of gratitude. Okay, it is the sole purpose as to why we're called to be grateful for everything that we have. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the definition of gratitude, speak about it a little bit, and then I'm going to give you guys tangibles because I feel like I haven't given you guys tangibles in a little bit. But anyway, so the definition of gratitude. Gratitude is the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. Okay. I think we all know, right? We all know what gratitude looks like. Hold on one second. I don't even think did I introduce myself? Let me back up, y'all. Let me back up. Even though I know everybody on this call today, that's okay because other people are going to watch this call. So my name is Monique. Sorry, guys. I go by Killer Curls on all social media platforms. As I said, good morning from Dallas, Texas, because I do live in Dallas, Texas. I have this platform named that I call Queenspiration, where I speak Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time about different topics on life, on different topics on growth, all of the things, mindset, to give you guys motivation, inspiration, all of the things that you need, tools and resources to leverage to get through this journey of life, because we are all here together. And I am here to tell you guys that this is real life. This is real, raw, for real stuff, y'all. I give you guys my little stories. Y'all gonna hear my story times very often because although I haven't gone through everything, I have gone through a lot of things, and the things that I've gone through, I know that they were bestowed upon me so that I can help other people. So I hope that I can help one of you guys today. So back to it. We're talking growth through gratitude. So sometimes it can be hard to find gratitude, right? And we're going to go back into business because I'm an entrepreneur. If you guys don't know, I do have 2 businesses of my own, and I know a lot of my followers are entrepreneurs themselves. So think about, the reason I went this way is because I can be specific about life, which I'm going to go there as well. But I think that a lot of us need to go back to the gratitude of our business, right? Gratitude of the life that we chose, that we know is going to be beneficial to us in the future, except when things like limiting beliefs and doubts come in our mind, right? So again, sometimes it can be hard to find gratitude in business and in life. Losing your job, car troubles, client issues, budget running thin, all of those things, guys. I've been through every single one of them, and that's why I put them on the list. Every single one of them. How many of us have had a flagship go through? If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, that's in the business. Listen, a flagship going through is something you don't want to happen, but it happens. And if it happens, that client issue makes you feel like, oh, I done messed up. I'm the worst person. Oh my God, I'm not made for this. All of the things. You got car troubles on your way to work, and now your boss is yelling at you, and you're thinking of all the bad things that are happening to you at this moment. Okay. It's very hard for us to be grateful in our business and in our life when bad things like that are happening. These things can make us feel frustrated, angry, and disappointed more than they make us feel grateful for the opportunity. Okay. The challenges can cause us to lose sight of why we why we love being a leader, why we chose this business, why we love giving back to the community, why we love our jobs, why we love our family members, right? Any time of turmoil makes us lose the opportunity or the lesson in the opportunity, right? Because we're so focused on what's happening. We're so focused on what's happening to us and not having the mindset that it's happening for us. Okay. So how do we equip ourselves and our teams, right, to be resilient in the face of these types of challenges? Because guys, let me tell you that these challenges are going to happen. I don't care how great of a leader you are. I don't care how great of a team you have. I don't care about how great of a marriage you have. Challenges are going to happen. They are meant to happen. They have to happen in order for us to have a story to tell, in order for us to be able to live out our purpose and help those around us. Okay. So how are we learning to be grateful for the downs so that we can embrace the ups even more? So that's something that we need to realize, is that when we're able to actually go through the experiences of the downs, we can actually learn how to be happier when we get what we get. See, because what happens is we fight so hard to we fight through these obstacles, and we're not finding gratitude in these obstacles, that when we receive what we receive and we're not happy, now we're back to square one of living in these obstacles. Whereas if we're living in gratitude in the downs, and we're living in gratitude in the ups, we're going to be able to, if we're mastering the ability to be grateful in the downs, we're going to be able to embrace the gratitude in the ups, and even more so, we're going to be so much more grateful for the things that we attain, because we know how much the downs felt, but we lived through it. Okay, we didn't just avoid it, or we didn't just live angrily through it, or stressed out, or with anxiety, or whatever the case may be, right? Okay. So practicing gratitude can help us fill our emotional fuel tanks, and it can help us help other people. Like I tell you guys all the time, your pain is your purpose. Okay. Your pain is your purpose. We all have gone through things so that there is someone else out there that needs to hear your story, needs to hear it from your voice. Okay. There's people that have gone through things that you've gone through. And I always talk about this. You can have a sibling that lived the exact same life that you lived and went through the same exact things, but it's going to be different. Your story is different than your sister's story, or your brother's story, or anybody's story, because it's your story. It's how you perceived it, how you feel it. And in turn, your story is what's going to benefit and help someone else get through their story. Okay. Oh, my stomach is hurting today, y'all. All right. So if our emotional tanks are full, we are more likely to respond well to criticism, bounce back from mistakes, and more likely to persist when things get tough. This is life. So we have to be grateful for the turbulence. Okay. Turbulence is part of our life, and that's just something that we have to learn how to be grateful for. Okay. All that is necessary is a change of perspective, a new lens, and just think of the new lens as gratitude. Gratitude is the lens that you need to be looking through at all times. So clean off the glasses that you're utilizing, switch them out, okay, because it's all a perspective switch. If you change your perspective, if you change the way you see things, the things that you see will change. And we know this, right? So we have to start with gratitude. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys 6 steps to fill your gratitude tank. 6 steps. Y'all ready? All right. Sarah, don't take notes, okay, girl, because you drive in and I ain't going to be responsible for that. All right, girl. So I'm going to write these in the chat, so don't worry. But 6 steps to fill your gratitude tank. Number 1, intentional gratitude or conscious appreciation, okay? Build a new habit of expressing gratitude frequently. It will make you more fortunate and powerful and kind. Okay. Learn how to be intentional about your gratitude. Don't just say I'm grateful for something and just to say it, just to say in the morning. You know, like I know a lot of us, especially in the business and entrepreneurs and in the social media era, every day we post a gratitude post. I'm grateful for X, Y, and Z. But really, are you thinking about that? When you say that, or you're just typing it just to have a post? Be intentional and conscious about the things that you're grateful for. But I mean, really, right? So I can't be typing on Instagram, I'm grateful for my wife, and then I'm here giving, okay. Sorry, y'all. I can't be saying I'm grateful for my wife and then being and then or writing it on social media, but then being a jerk in the house, right? I can't be saying I'm grateful and then I haven't even said I love you to her all day long, right? Like we can't just be doing things just to do them. We have to be intentional with our gratitude, because again, what we're really truly grateful for grows. Not just saying it, you have to feel it. Absolutely, you have to feel it. You have to know what you're saying. I'm grateful for my family. Be direct, be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just say I'm grateful for my family. What about your family are you grateful for? Get into detail. Whether it be God, whether it be the universe, whatever it is, they like detail. God, thank you so much. I am so grateful for the fact that I'm alive, but not only that I'm alive, that I get to breathe, that I get to feel, that I get to see, that I get to walk, that I get to talk, all of the things. It's not just, oh, I'm just alive. Yeah, granted, that's a start, but be intentional about the things that you say you're grateful for. Stop doing it for the hype. Stop doing it for the wave. Everybody's out here talking gratitude, but nobody's consciously being grateful. You're not walking gratitude steps because you're not saying thank you for this rain, even when it's bad. We're only waiting for something good to be good to happen to be grateful. We can't do that. We got to be intentional with our gratitude and understand that the more that we're grateful and we're expressing it frequently, it will allow us to be more fortunate, more powerful, and also more kind. Okay. Number 2 is create a specific daily mantra for yourself, a prayer, a vow, or a commitment, however you see fit, whatever you want to call it, something that you are telling yourself repeatedly every single day, okay? Have it in your mind, say it to people, write it in your notes, your emails, everywhere, but have it all the time and constantly repeat it to yourself and tell that's your mantra. Live by that, die by that, for real, for real. Like there's a lot of things that we like to say that we're committed to and loyal to. Are we loyal to ourselves? Because if we're loyal to ourselves, then we know the importance of expressing gratitude and how much it could allow everything around us to grow. So learn to express that. We have to learn to be very specific about that. And that is the way to be able to express that, is by creating that mantra that you can continuously repeat to yourself and to others. Like I said, repeat it to everyone else around you. It holds you accountable. Okay. Hello, add me. I'm not adding anybody to the, you can get on the Zoom if you want to go on live. Okay, so number 3, thank you. It takes 1 second to say thank you, guys. So say thank you. Oh my goodness. This is one thing that I probably didn't do as much as I should have before, but now like I see when I do it, how good it makes me feel and how good it makes other people feel. For me to really, truly express my gratitude and being intentional. Literally being intentional. Yes, live by that, die by that, for real, for real. But be intentional with your thank yous, right? Look someone in the eye when you say thank you to them. Really let them feel it. Don't let it just be words, y'all. Don't let it just be words. How many people say thank you with attitude? Thank you. I guess, thank you. Like, right? Or dang, you holding the door open for me, and in your mind you're thinking, dang, now I gotta walk faster because he all the way over there holding the door. And when you get there, you're like, thank you. But in your mind, you was thinking, dang, I had to hustle to get here. Right? Like we're not being intentional. So look people in the eye when you say thank you to them, but really understand that it only takes 1 second to be grateful for someone and to express that to someone. The bagger that bagged your groceries, guys, listen, McDonald's, Starbucks, Dunkin', all these places that you and I want to say we won't work or we don't want to work or we've worked there before and never want to work there again. All the things, think that these people are doing this for a living. Whether it be a young kid, whether it be an adult, I don't care if she's grown and you think she should be doing something else with her life, okay? Be thankful for the fact that she's there doing something that you don't want to do, because somebody got to do it. I used to get so mad at my garbage man because they would come and take my garbage and then they'll leave the door, the garbage thing all open. I'm like, dang, they can't close the garbage. But then I'm thinking like, I don't want to pick up people's stank garbage. So I'm grateful that they even pick up my garbage. Like I could have to go walk to the dumpster and do this. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's things like that, just being intentional with your thank yous and really, really being just know that doing good things is just going to make for a good world. Don't wait for the weather to be nice. Don't wait for the holiday season. Be cheerful all the time. Be like, I know that it sounds hard because we're like, okay, I ain't always on 100, which I'm not either. But I know that even when I'm not on 100, somebody still deserves a thank you. And I know that even when it's not beautiful outside, there's still something to be grateful for. And that's how we need to live our mind, because that's when we grow through gratitude. Okay. So number 4, start a daily gratitude journal. We talk about this all the time. Gratitude journal is a must, guys. If you have not, I don't care how it looks. Okay, it could be a notebook from the Dollar Tree, because that's where I get my notebooks, y'all. Get the cute notebooks, draw on it, color it, permanent marker it. I don't care. Be a child again, but get a journal that you express your gratitude in every single day. And I encourage you to write 3 things in the morning that you're grateful for. Start there, but be detail oriented. Don't just write, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my house. No. I'm grateful for my wife because X, Y, and Z. I'm grateful for my house and write a whole bunch of things that you're grateful for inside your home. Okay. Because again, it allows you to be intentional. And then now when you sit on that couch that you express gratitude for in the morning, you're even more grateful because you get the ability to sit in the comfort of your home on your couch. Do you understand the difference? Like when you really set that intent and put that in your journal, that is something that you're committing. That is part of your mantra, because you should be writing your mantra down as well, right? So after you write those 3 things that you're grateful for and the details of what you're grateful for, why you're grateful for it, send 3 gratitude messages in the morning. Okay. Send 3 messages out to 3 people, and don't do it the same people every day. Switch it up. And it don't have to be somebody you talk to every day. It could be somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. It could be somebody that you actually don't even have their number, that you hit up on Instagram, that you hit up on Facebook, whatever it is. We have connections to so many people, y'all. And people are just waiting for us to reach out to them. I'm telling you guys, people are just waiting for us to do it. So just go out of your way, 3 people in the morning that you could think of, and hit them up. If you see somebody put like a little sad post or whatever, write them and say, you know what, I just wanted to let you know that I'm grateful for you. Why am I grateful for you? I'm grateful that you showed up even when you thought you couldn't. Thank you. Somebody needed you today. Thank you for showing up. Period. Like that stuff hits hard for people because I know it hits me when people hit me up and say stuff like that. Okay. Just somebody telling me you motivate me is like, oh my goodness, it feels amazing. Okay. So really be intentional and do that. And then when I say do that, repeat that at nighttime. So that gratitude journal is going to consist of something you're grateful for, the details of why you're grateful for it. And you can even write the 3 people that you hit up, write them down. And even write the message. It's going to make you smile. I'm telling you, even pen to paper is a different hit than when you type it out. So the fact that you have to type it to send it to somebody, but you hit paper and pen it, it feels it's more impactful. So do that. Okay. And like I said, repeat that in the evening and make sure that you're adding your mantra to that morning and evening. Okay. So number 5 is look for examples of where gratitude lives in the world, right? We got music. We got art, we got history, we got books, we got life. Okay. So literally look around you and find those things to be that gratitude lies in. Play that song that makes you feel grateful for your life while you're driving in your car that you're so grateful for because you used to take the bus. Y'all, there is so many things out there that express gratitude that we can be utilizing as a tool, as a resource for us to continue on, for us to be able to express gratitude greatly. Okay. So like I said, look for examples of gratitude in the world, in your world, in the world around you, people you see, people that you know, okay, that are living a life that you want. Be grateful for their life as well, because God is giving you the vision, the ability to see them, and you're knowing that you're able to do it too. A lot of us like to see other people that are where we want to be with envious eyes instead of being grateful for the vision that you get to see them. The fact that God put that person in place for you to see that road to success. God didn't put that person in position so you could be jealous of them. God said, look, I'm going to drop a gem on you so you could see that they could do it. So that means you could do it. So instead of looking with envious eyes, if you had changed your lens and perspective, now you see and you're grateful for the fact that this person was put in position to teach you or to show you that you can do it too. Okay. So there's something to be grateful for in everything. Okay. So again, look for examples around you of where gratitude lives. Okay. Number 6, and the last one is acknowledge negativity and counter with it. Okay. With genuine appreciation and thanks. Okay. Acknowledge negativity. Stop avoiding it. Stop blaming it on the devil. Oh, the devil I got in this accident because the devil don't want to see me win. Stop doing that. God is putting you in position in a moment, an opportunity to learn something. Okay. When you bypass it, okay, and you don't find something to be thankful for, look at it as a missed opportunity. Okay. You missed an opportunity to be thankful. And if you see it that way, if you are starting to have gratitude embedded in your soul, in your heart, in your steps, and everything that you do, when you miss an opportunity to be grateful, you should feel like you missed an opportunity. Because it's that embedded in you. It's now written in your soul. Now you're like, listen, this is what I got to do. I know that no matter what, I got to say thank you. And I got to be genuine. And when I walk out that store and I didn't say thank you to that bagger, that's sitting on my chest. That's sitting on my chest because that bagger needed to feel that for whatever reason, right? Sometimes I'll be compelled to turn around and do it, say it. I'm telling y'all, that has happened to me. Literally, I fight with myself, y'all, for the simplest things, putting my cart back in the cart where the cart goes after groceries. I'm like, man, I don't want to walk all the way over there. But now what I do, I've trained myself. I park next to the carport. I ain't got no other option. So now I'm getting cardio. I'm getting my steps in to walk to the store, and I'm going to make sure I put my cart back. So what do? I put myself in position to be grateful for things like that. Thank you for this carport, and I ain't got to walk all the way back into the store. Now it's Aldi's, I gotta get my quarterback, so I gotta take it back to the store. If y'all know about Aldi's. But anyways, y'all, that was number 6. Find something to be thankful for. So acknowledge negativity and counter it with being grateful. Okay. And I'm gonna leave you guys with a quote that was real short, real sweet. But I'm gonna give you a quote from the one and only Oprah Winfrey. Okay. And she said, the single greatest thing you could do to change your life today would be to start being grateful for what you have right now. And the more grateful you are, the more you get. Guys, it's so true. It's so true. And we know it. We know it to be true. What you are grateful for grows. What you are grateful for grows. I say that because if your account is negative, be grateful for it. It's going to grow. And I know it's hard to say that. I know it's hard to be like, but dang, how can I be grateful for a negative account? I'm struggling. I keep getting emails. I don't want to pick up the phone to the 1-800 numbers, all the things. I know how you feel, but you got to be grateful for that opportunity, because God is putting you in position to learn finances before he blesses you with finances and you lose everything. Because let me tell you something now, that is way worse to get it all and lose it than to never have had it at all and have to learn how to get to it. Okay, because if God gives it to you right now, if he gives you $1 million and you don't know how to handle 20, when you get that million and you lose it, that's going to be a harder blow than not answering that 1-800 number right now to that negative account. So embrace that negative account, be grateful for it, because then it's going to grow. That is when you're going to be able to see the fruits of your labor, but you got to be grateful now. We got to be grateful for everything we have now. And like I said, if you start your morning intentionally being grateful, everything that you do, everything that you do after that is going to reflect. Everyone's going to feel it. You're going to feel it. And it's just going to come out of your pores. And that's how I choose to live my life. That's how I get to live my life. And that's how we have to think like that. Y'all, I was just talking to my sister the other day, and I was actually talking to my wife about this, because we were watching this show, a Columbine show, or a show about the Columbine, the history, and the mom came up on the TV and she was talking about, her son that had killed Colorado, the kids or whatever, and not or whatever, but you know what I mean, back in the day. And so I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, for those of you that are 30 years old and older, and even not even like 20, let's say 20 years old and older, right? Y'all have seen, we have seen, I'm putting myself in this because I'm involved. We have seen mass school shootings, okay? We have seen shootings in churches, in movie theaters, okay? Forget that. We've seen 9/11. We've seen people go to raves and get trampled on and get killed. We've seen a pandemic that has taken out so many people. And the reason I'm telling you guys this, and it all sounds negative, right, is how many of you guys went to school for at least 12 years, if not even 10 years? But you never encountered a shooting in your school? How many of you have went to the movie theater? I used to go to the movie theater every Tuesday with my mom. Every Tuesday with my mom, and I've never encountered a shooting in a movie theater. How many of y'all went to the movie? Simple as that, and never experienced something like that? How many of y'all went to concerts and never been trampled on and came out alive and excited to tell everybody about this dope concert? The reality is, guys, that we have so many things to be grateful for. And if you could just stop and say, oh my gosh, things like 9/11, people just simply went to work and never left. Those are the things that we need to look at. And I don't want you guys to think of it as morbid. I want you to think of it as opportunities and lessons, that things and pain that people had to go through for you to live in your purpose, for you to realize that it is not all that bad. There's so much to be grateful for. We have dodged so many literal bullets, literal. My sister and I have been on the floor where there was bullets outside, but there's kids that were just doing their homework in the same city, Chicago, Illinois, doing their homework in the window and get shot and killed. But me and my sister, we got a story to tell. That's the light. I'm telling you guys, when you look back at things like that, it don't have to be that crazy. It could be just as simple as what I said. You've gone to work and came home and been able to be tired after work, where some people on 9/11 went to work and never came back. You've gone to school for 12 plus years and you've been able to get an education or not, but you still were able to get out safely, where there's children that could not. So things like that, guys, we have to learn. I know it sounds heavy, and it is heavy. Life is heavy, but we got so much to be grateful for. So I encourage you all to lead with gratitude from the beginning, from the moment you wake up, from the moment you open your eyes and realize it's a new day, that you got the opportunity to live. Please, guys, please understand. And I promise you, I mean this with all my heart. I just started practicing gratitude like this. I just started practicing gratitude like this. So I want you guys to understand that it's changed me in a way that I can't even imagine what's to come. God is working so heavily on my soul, on my heart. I cannot stop telling y'all how grateful I am for something as simple as a notebook from the Dollar Tree. I am grateful for everything. And I want you guys to be grateful like I am. I want you to be grateful for all that you have, and be graceful as well with yourself. Know that you don't got to have it all right now, because it's where you are destined to be is where you are right now for this moment. Embrace this moment. Be present where you are. I promise you guys, I promise you it's going to make a world of difference. But I love you guys. That is all I have today. I don't know if anybody has anything to say. You know, I like to let y'all unmute yourself. But if no one has anything to say, I will let y'all go on this beautiful Monday, because I know there Sarah got something to say. Go ahead, Will.
How many minutes do I have?
You're good. You don't got no minutes. We ain't on no time. If anybody has to get off, I understand. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, no, I have a couple things I just want to share, and I don't know if this will help anybody, but, you know, I know this is a community to say what you got to say when it's feeling some type of way, especially about what you just said. So if I break up, sorry, I'm driving, but I'm just going to say what I got to say, and I'm going to try not to curse while I'm saying it. So first off, be grateful for everything. I've been living with a woman who is my grandmother, who's treated me like crap all of my life. And I mean nothing but like calling me bad words, I'm this, I'm that, always just trying to get me in trouble with my dad, just a whole bunch of stuff. And then it comes to where, like, you just said something where be grateful in every little thing, that little pencil, that little this, and like you talked about the finances and all of that, you guys, like I legit make $200 a month for the most part, because I haven't sold much with my name. I'm really working on a lot of self-development, and considering I'm a 24/7 mom and I work from home the past 3 years with childcare and my hair business, and then I had jumped on my Monet, it's really, really, really hard, you know? So
You're covering your microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and it's like, it's just one of those things. It doesn't matter like how hard it is. Just always, like Mo said, just be grateful for every single moment, especially those downs. Because when it hits good, you're gonna be like, damn, this is really good. Like you realize the good in it, and a lot of people lose sight of that. And I pretty much just try to keep it short. So that's all I wanted to add on to that. I really went through it hard. You guys got to be grateful, bro. You can't be faking it. You can't fake it. You got to, they say it's fake it till you make it, but don't fake being grateful, because that messes with God, I think. And I don't think that's the line you want to go down, because he knows bullshit from no bullshit. So, you know, yeah. So that's all, you guys. Have a good one.
Love it. I love you, Sarah. And it's true. No faking it till you make it. You got to feel it till you make it, y'all. Feel it till you make it. Feel it all the way through from start to finish, y'all. I love when y'all speak, because y'all really just be tickling my soul. But Marina, do you have something to say? It looked like you were going to talk. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, y'all. I just want to say thank you so much, Mo. Like, your message this morning just hit different for me. And, you know, like she said, everyone's been in a hard time, in a rough place, so be grateful. But another thing to keep in mind is, like, you never know what a person is going through. And I hopped on late, so I don't know if you said this already, but you never know what a person is going through at that moment in time. So if you can just show even an ounce of kindness to them, that could change their whole day. You know, there are people in this world who have diseases and you can't tell that they're sick, but here they are getting up, hustling, pushing at the grocery store, getting themselves food when they didn't want to. You know, you'd never know what somebody is going through. So if you can be that person who shows kindness, who shows positivity, who shares a smile, You could be the ripple effect that sets that in place for them to go do it the same, for them to go pay it forward. You can be, even if you met them just for a moment, you can help inspire them to be a happier person. Because there's so much bitterness in this world. There's so much ugly. And there's never, I have people tell me like, oh, I feel like I can't be positive all the time. I feel like if I'm positive all the time, it's not good. It's like, girl, do you know how much ugly is out there? How much negative, bad energy is out there? Put all your positivity out there, because it'll never be too much, because God is fighting for the good. And as God is fighting, the devil is fighting too. So we need to keep up our fight. There is a spiritual war that is always going on since the beginning of time. And although we are in modern times, we can't be forgetting that. We got to remember, like, put your best foot forward, because it's bigger than yourself. Being a good person is bigger than yourself. So that's all I want to say.
Yeah, I love when Marina talks, because she doesn't come, when she comes on, it's like I had to hear her voice. Like she always isn't she so gentle? Her voice is so angelic, right? When y'all hear her, I know y'all felt it. I seen all of y'all kind of like wind down. That's that feeling. She got that like, oh my goodness, I love listening to her. It's so true. It's so true. You just never know it. You never know what someone's going through, guys. I don't know what any of you guys are going through, but I know that you guys are here because you need to be here, right? And anyone that listens, when I have 27 people, when I have 30 people, if I have 4 people, guys, I know exactly who is supposed to listen to this is going to listen to it. I never care about the number. I always care about the impact, because I'm not here to impress anyone. I'm only here to impact, and we have the power to impact everyone. Like I said, the person that asked you to take your groceries from the store to think they just want to, maybe they want to walk outside. Let them do it. You don't got no cash. Next time I got you, I promise. Whatever you got to do, whatever you have to do. Listen, y'all, you never know what someone's going through. It is so true. And Marina said, literally, it's just like a ripple effect. It for real is a ripple effect. Remember when you go to the store, have you ever gone to a Starbucks and they pay for you, and then you're like, oh my God, you didn't expect to pay for the person behind you, but you're like, oh my gosh, I just got, yes, I'll pay for them. And then it's $20 and you're like, oh dang, it's $20, but I'm gonna pay for it anyway. But you feel so good after, because now that person feels good, and it just starts to keep going. Like it is such a good feeling, and it doesn't have to be monetary, guys. Understand that monetary is it comes and goes, but it's the impact, man. When you say something to somebody that didn't expect it, it's like, whoo, oh my gosh. I did. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It feels so different, and you could tell on their face sometimes. So just be that person. Hold the door open. And I know sometimes you get the elderly that's a little grumpy or whatever. Just be a little extra nice to them. A little extra. They've been through. Imagine what we've seen in 30 years. Imagine what they've seen and experienced, and the changes in their lives that they felt in their bodies and their minds and their spirits. We don't know what other people are going through. So we have to be consistent in what we are, how we show up. We don't got to know what you're going through. That's one thing I'm so grateful. I taught my wife, I give to the homeless. I'm one of those people that I don't care. I don't ask no questions. I don't care how you look. I'm giving out. And I keep blessing bags in my trunk, and I haven't done it in Texas, but I need to. But I keep blessing bags or frozen bag, and I have a whole bunch of them. And I'll put things like tissue in it, toilet paper, women products. I'll put some hand sanitizer if it's cold outside, some socks, some non-perishable snacks. And what happens is every time I see a homeless person, I have no excuse not to give. I just give. But when I have cash, I'm giving out cash. And I love that, because my wife, she's complete opposite. She used to be like, you're so dumb. You know that's the biggest business in the world. She always want to give me all the statistics and stuff. And I'm like, listen, that's not my problem. God gave me the money, and I'm going to give it to him. And I don't care. He put that homeless person. You know how many homeless people are out here, and I see this one, I'm giving it to him. I don't care. And now my wife, it don't matter if she got a $20 bill, she's giving it to the homeless. I freaking just yesterday, she had a $10 bill. She's like, babe, I swear to God, she gave it to him. And then when we left, she's like, I had a battle in my head that whole time. Like, should I give it to him $10? Oh my God, I'm gonna give him $10 cash. And she's like, but you know what? And then after she gave it to him, she's like, please do something good with this. God bless you. And that right there is it. Like, that man's gonna think about my wife when he spends that $10, whether he goes and buys cigarettes, whether he goes and buys liquor with it, it doesn't matter. If that's something that he feels is gonna keep him afloat for that day, then that's just what he has to do. God has a plan for his life, because he's still here. He still has a purpose. That man has a purpose. And just because you were generous, who knows what he's gonna do? He might split that $10 with another homeless person. You don't know what the people, we don't know. We just never know. But guys, it doesn't matter. It's your duty to be a great person in this world. It's your duty to be the change that you want to see in this world, that you want to replicate for your children and the children to come. Because that's what I do it for. I don't even got kids yet. But I'm like, listen, somebody child gonna feel me. And when I have my babies, just know they showing up to this world the right way. Okay, even with all the challenges and the obstacles, because they're gonna come. But God knows what I'm doing. He knew what he was doing with me. And that's what I want you guys all to be encouraged. Be encouraged when you walk through this earth, okay? There's just so many things that we have, so many things that we have that we don't even realize. So that's it, y'all. That's it. I'm a ramble and y'all know me. But I love you guys. Happy Monday. Have a great day. Be a light in someone's dark tunnel, guys. You just never know. Again, I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm grateful for you. And I hope you're grateful. Guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Bye.